Hello! My name is Trismegistus, and this is my continuing Let's Play of Stardew Valley, where I fumble about, try to explain a few things if you've never played the game before, and just have a bit of fun, really. There's no real aim of the game, I've not been maxing or anything like that. I may eventually theme the farm. I have a hankering to do something along the lines of a brewery or maybe a winery, maybe both, something a bit unusual like that. But in the meantime, until we build up some cash that will enable us to do that, we are going to just do a bit of everything, really, have a bit of fun. Okay, so you join me on day 6, which is a Saturday. We will end the week at the end of this episode. We will also give someone the first present on their birthday. One thing I did want to show you that I forgot last time. Excuse me, I was belching there. One thing I did want to show you is this social effect. So I gave Linus a present, if you remember, in last episode. And it is 2 presents a week. So you give them a gift and it knocks off that cross there. And the idea is you want to build up basically everyone's happiness. They have things they like and things they don't like. I can't remember what the stats are, but basically when you give them a gift you get a certain number of points. When you give them a gift on their birthday you get even more points. When you talk to them, it used to be, it may have changed, but when you talk to them it actually stops the decay of the points. So basically the points will decay day by day unless you talk to people. The decay rate is very slow though. However, when they do reach maximum, or it may even be sort of at the 8-point level, that sort of thing, basically they then stop decaying. So they are then your friend and you don't have to bother talking to them unless you want to. But yeah, I just wanted to show you. So we gave him a horseradish, which is a thing he likes, but it wasn't enough to give us any hearts. Okay, so off we crack then. It's not raining today, so we're going to have to do a bit of watering, etc. I did want to buy some potatoes, some more potatoes. So, weather report. Is it going to rain tomorrow? It's going to rain all day tomorrow. Oh, that's good. Fortune teller. Spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. So, in that case, what I think I will do, I will do the farming to start with, and then we will head straight over to the mine. Okay, and we will see if we can get a good way down in the mine. Okay, because we want to do the mine. Ah, here we go. Hi there, good morning. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. If you want to get the most out of the ores you find, you'll need a furnace. Just so happens I had an extra set of blueprints lying around. Ah, so he gives you the furnace recipe. Here, I want you to have them. Learned how to craft a furnace. The furnace allows you to smelt metal bars. The bars can be used for crafting, construction and tool upgrades. When you've smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. It can make your work a lot easier. Well, okay, I'm heading home. Take it easy. So that's excellent. So we've now got the crafting recipe for a furnace. So how do we make a furnace? 20 copper ore and 25 stone. We should be able to do that because we got 22. One of the things I am going to have to do, though, if I'm going to do that, is craft another chest. Shall I put them back? How many do we want? Oh, I can't remember how many it was. I need to craft a chest then, don't I? So we've made a furnace. We will pop that stone away. Oh no, I'll take the wood to remind me. So if I go and water me tatties. What time does the shop open? Let's just have a quick look at that. Shop opens at Trix Farm. Pierre's General Store, 9 o'clock. Okay, so we couldn't get over there till then anyway. So, I will... Am I going to buy some tatties? Yeah, okay. So what I want to do, I need the... And I got the hoe. Sorry, I thought I didn't have the hoe. Gotta always remember to carry a hoe. There's one thing about this game that I always say. Make sure you've got your hoe. So fill the watering can up. It's 7:10. I'm just wondering if I can... Because I say, what I really need is some wood. Oh, we got a letter as well. I didn't even see that. I need 50 wood. Oh, I should have done that because I've already got the pine cone, haven't I? I was hoping I could get some of the bars made as well. So to do that, if I... will this fall in the right direction? I have a feeling this might fall in the water. Yeah, balls. Oh, and it dropped a seed. I can, however, now pick these up, can't I? You have to level up your foraging before it'll actually give you those. Before it'll let you chop those and pick them up. I need to chop 2 more trees. So they need to be... I shouldn't be chopping this, I should be chopping another tree. Missed. So it gets quite critical when you are very early in the game. Ah, we got one. Okay, so we can make a bar. Come on, give me another acorn. Yep, excellent. In fact, I can make several. Make 3. Okay. Right, so we will... Don't need that, do I? Pop that away. Pop that away. I only need 50 of those. We'll obviously take that. I can make 3 bars. What else do I need? Obviously need that if I'm going into the mine, which is still the plan. We might get sidetracked there. Okay, so what I want to do is craft 3 of those. Eat one of them now. We will then... It's now 9:20. I see you've been exploring the old mine. If you've got the adventurous spirit, that much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you have earned your place in the adventurous guild. So it now puts an extra condition. What a cheeky bugger. So, initiation, not of 10 slimes slain. Smelting, now that you've built a furnace, you can smelt some metal. According to Clint's instructions, if you place 5 copper ore, so it is 5, and 1 piece of coal in the furnace, it should upgrade. It should produce a copper bar. We've only got 2 left now, though. We can also now do a scarecrow. You need 50 wood, though. Buggeration. I'll go and get the oh, and there's a bloody daffodil up there. So the game gets a lot easier when you have access to coffee, because you travel a lot faster, and then the horse. Ah, I get this as well. Blimey, it's all happening today. Oh, hi there. I wondered about doing voices for the... There's a wiggly worm over there as well. What an eyesore. Don't know that I'm confident enough to do voices though. I'd also probably forget which ones I was doing. This is the Pelican Town Community Centre, or what's left of it anyway. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Now, just look at it, it's shameful. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. JoJo Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Ah well. If anyone else buys a JoJo Co membership, if anyone else buys a JoJo Co membership, I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. Sigh. Here, let's go inside. So he's opened it up now, basically, so we can actually now get in anytime we want. What's this? I guess Vincent and Jess must have been playing in here. He's referring to the weird hut thing. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. Boop. What? What's the matter? Are you ill? You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. You're worrying me, Trismegistus. Look, I think I'm going to head home. I need some lunch. Old man needs his pie. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. So should I go and do that? What I will go and do is grab this. Nope, missed. Oh, it's copper ore. Okay. No, I'm gonna stick to the plan. I think some of those cutscenes do advance time, but like by a fixed amount. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy 15, 2, 3, 4, 5. Buy 15 tomatoes. So we don't want too many because we don't want to. They're a good money spinner, but we don't want to spend too long each morning doing our farming. So I'm going to plant these. The ground's already ready. One thing I could just quickly do is actually make the chest so that I don't forget. So I want to sell this gold daffodil. Plant these. One of the ways this isn't an advantage is with this is the screen scrolling, because it's a lot easier to do that trick where you basically hold down left click and then you move the WASD keys to move you as a character around. So that's a lot easier when you've got the smaller screen. You can always zoom in if you're wanting to. Oh god, that's wibbling away again. What have we? Oh, this is asking me about rat problem. Yeah, so investigate the community centre. That starts off the old Junimo. I can't remember what they're called. Part. So what we're going to do, as I said, is we are going. I didn't bring the coal, did I? Oh, that was dumb. We are going to plop down a furnace, and we'll pop it here. Because what we will do, we'll fish off of this corner, and we will put coal in, put ore in, and we'll also have a recycling machine here. Now, where can I put this? Where's the best place to do that? And so I'll just pop it there. No, don't want to pop it there. I want to pop it there. Okay. So I'll pop those copper ore in there. So that's what effectively we'll do with that. In that we will dump our copper ore and coal in there and use them to smelt ore. I'll show you this so we can go down to level 5 straight away. Not necessarily an advantage as I mentioned in the beginning of the game. So this is dark, this. And you can get candles that allow you to see. Obviously, shed light. And that's what you are meant to do, but I often don't bother. There's a bit of the mine that is all dark. These levels are designed in this area, as in, you know, level 5 is always level 5. Yeah? Oh, you didn't leave a thing. Have we got any more? No. Okay. So level 5 always looks like level 5, but it does randomly spawn the actual ore. The stones and ore and stuff. Okay, so we've already got a ladder. The combat I don't find fun at all. I usually just stick with the sword. You can get other types of weapons. You get them as random drops often. From beasties. Have we got a dug in there? No dug. They're one of the biggest pains in the ass to kill them, the dugs. Yep. Because you end up with a big list of these are all the things you've got to kill. You've got to do 10 slimes to start with. Which isn't too difficult because slimes are everywhere. And they don't hit you too hard, and so they're not gonna kill you really, unless you're desperately unlucky or particularly. Ah, there we go. So we've got a ladder. So we grab these ores, and I say this is one of the biggest areas where this is a big screen is a bit of a cheat, because I can see instantly that there's no ore over there, whereas you would have to walk round if you were on a normal sized screen. How are we doing with energy? Not too bad. So what we'll do here actually is do that, and then I got slimed. Oh, he's angry now. I seem to recall, I think there is a whole thing in the game that you can farm slimes. It is basically pointless. Ah, another ladder. Well, not pointless, but it's a bit sort of meh. Sorry, what I was going to say there is that you need male and female slimes, and you can tell the sexuality because of the thing they have on their head. I think the ones with the antenna are the females. I'm sure there's a whole, if you're well into D&D, I'm sure you're probably screaming at the screen there because I'll have said something stupid. But yeah, the idea is that they mate and they produce little mini baby slimes. How are we doing? Level 9? Around here. As I think I mentioned, bombs are really the way to go for efficient mining. Because as you can see, you could whack down a bomb here sort of thing and take out quite a lot of the area. Oh, and we've got a spidery one. Not spider, a crabby one. It does take a lot to kill them with this shitty sword. So that's our 10 slimes dead. Now, these. Get some nice drops. This is meant to be a lucky day. I've slimed again. Health isn't doing so great actually. So I'm rubbish at the combat and don't really enjoy it. So we'll eat the green algae. That gives us a bit of both. We will eat that. I should really pick up these. Oh, I've not got room for that. What do I want? Oh, slap's useless. It's not useless, but as you can see, I mean, slimes are bloody everywhere, so you get tons of it. We're at level 9, so we really need to go down a level, but we've not spawned a ladder. So, time to get... Oh, it might give us a ladder. Nope, no ladder. Okay. We didn't have a ladder, did we? No. And another, I mean, those, because you see there's a big crop of white rocks over there. So that would be a good place to, you whack down a bomb, take all of them out. I don't think bombs can damage the big rocks. How are we doing with energy and health and stuff? Not great. Let's see if we can get... This never gives ladder. Oh, there's a ladder up there. Okay. So when we get down to level 10, as you will see, we get a little reward. that means we can now access this directly by the lift. Oh, we get some leather boots. Unfortunately, I've got to get rid of something in order to pick them up. Even though I'm literally about to... Ah, okay, I can do that. Literally about to put them on. So leather boots give me +1 defense and +1 immunity. So defense obviously is against the bats, the monsters, and immunity is immunity to things like poison and slime and stuff. What effect that really has, I'm not entirely sure. So we're looking at journal. We've got flashing away. Initiation, enter the Adventurers Guild. So what we could do, because we're out of energy basically, so we could have a quick look on the next level. I don't think I can get into the Adventurers Guild. Oh, that's that there as well. Don't think I can get into the Adventurers Guild anymore. I think it closes at 8. So let's have a very quick look. Adventurers Guild. 10. Okay, so I can. So we can grab these. Coffee is brilliant. There's also like a food that gives you a speed boost and they stack. So it's like coffee and this other... I can't remember what the food is. I think it's spicy eel. They give you like a double speed boost. And that's awesome. Like, rattling round. Oh, there's the ore there. These levels always have a ladder at the end. We could do the Adventure Guild tomorrow, it's not a concern, I just kind of wanted to do that. Oh, we've got a ladder there. Okay. That's one of the effects of luck, that, getting more ladders. Starting to feel exhausted, so we really gotta either eat something or go leave. And as we've got some O-rings of copper here, we would be better to eat something. Oops. Let's give you a slice. Say these. Oh, and that's a... These flies are an absolute pain in the arse as well. They usually give you bug meat though. There is a thing in some of the levels where it does like this, I don't know what you'd call it. Jeez, it's taking a lot to kill me. It does this like miasma, wherever the screen goes green. So we're right on that. That gives us a whole load of coal, which we can't pick up. Bottoms. Oh, we don't need the set. Oh, there's a cherry bomb there as well. Okay. There's a dog. Okay. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a yam. Okay. I kind of want all of this. Okay. We will leave the yam. What you can do is just very quickly... It is getting very late. I need to... This is one of the difficulties with this game, is it's so tempting to just keep going and then you pass out in the mine. And if you pass out in the mine, it doesn't kill you or anything, but you... Oh, I'm going to have to go. I gotta go. Can't get round. It's too late. Ah. We will literally just dash home. What I should do is go and set that bar smelting, but we wouldn't make it back, I don't think, because we're not quick enough without speed boosts. So yeah, we've got a nice hot hole of ore there, and we can set that smelting. 1 AM, you see. So it's going to be losing energy. Just whack all of this in here and I'll sort it out. So we want that Oh, no, or was it going to rain tomorrow? I think it was going to rain, wasn't it? If we're going into town, and how much coinage have we actually got? Yeah, we got enough. I should take these geodes with us. We've already done that with Gunther. Have we done that with Gunther? No, so I can take one of them. One of them. And that with Gunther as well. And we want a parsnip, don't we? So we can give that to Lewis. We really want to build a scarecrow as well, because it's a pain in the arse when the crows take your stuff. Okay, so this is the end of day 6. We're going to wake up with reduced energy, but we got level 1 combat. Okay, that's cool. Sturdy ring, I think, increases your like resistance to damage. But we get 5 extra HP. So not really made any money today. That's pretty much as expected. Fishing's a good thing to make money in the early game. Okay. Oh no, we've not reduced energy. That's okay. Weather report. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. So it is raining today. What we've got, spirits are somewhat annoyed, so that's bad luck. The Queen of Sauce. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, stir fry. It's a perfect way to get some healthy greens on your plate. Saute the greens in a little sesame oil and make sure to add plenty of fresh ginger and garlic. Now breathe deeply. Oh, that's good. So this is one of the other reasons to check your TV every day. These recipes do roll around, but they literally roll around like yearly. So stir fry will not appear on this until, well, I think it's 2 years' time. You learned how to cook stir fry. Okay, let's have a look at the mail. Robin here. I know there's a lot of stone scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. Just swing by my shop with 75 stone and 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold when you're ready for it. So you can do that, but the reality is that sprinklers are the way to go. You want to build lots of sprinklers, and that'll water your crops for you, so you don't even have to bother doing the watering. There is also, I mean, there's another lake, like pond. Well, there's a pond down the bottom there. I think there's another patch of water over there as well, but if not, it doesn't matter. So if we take our copper ore and our coal with us, then we head up. So what I want to do is do a bit of tree chopping, in order to hopefully get some energy bars. Okay, and then we will go and see if we can find Lewis, who we will hand the present, and both Gunther and Clint. How do I make a scarecrow? I want fibre as well, so I need wood and fibre. I've got too much in my inventory there. I'll pop that away. Okay, so let's chop some trees. So I've got a pine cone, so ideally I need one each of these lads. I've not got enough slots in my inventory either. Just chop some of that away. 35. What did that give me? So I need to chop this. We'll have to come back to do. So there are a couple of acorns there, so I'll have to come back in a moment to grab them. 8. 2 up there, aren't there? So really I do need another pine cone. So that gives the stuff. So I will craft a scaring crow. I'm just going to whack these out of the way. Shouldn't have done that yesterday. Do a scarecrow, and we will also build a wooden path, because I will show you what is a very well known trick but is worth knowing anyway. So the trick is that you lay down a path and put your scarecrow on that. Because if I show you this, so that scarecrow is planted there. If I then do, if I was hoeing, yeah, and I hoed that, it would pick up the scarecrow. But if you put the scarecrow on the path, or indeed quite a lot of, there's a lot of other floor tiles, you can't hoe that, yeah. So that basically stops you accidentally, picking up your scarecrow. So what do I want to do? I need. Actually, I'm just going to whack all that in there, so I'm less confused. So leave a sword, leave me hoe. I'm going to chop down some more trees. I don't think I am. What I can do is take that. And that, and that, and don't need that. One of them. We need the parsnip. Nips par. So, yeah. I need to go and grab these. Isn't there something else around here as well? There we go. Okay. So we will craft a field snack. We will put away the acorn and that. We will see if we can find Lewis. Oh, I need the need the pickaxe as well, don't we? So that's our plan. Our plan is to go and find Lewis, who should be standing where he normally stands. We will then go and do Clint and Gunther. We will then go and explore the community centre so that we do that. Advancements. As you gain experience, you'll discover new crafting methods to increase profit and make your life easier. A scarecrow, for example, will prevent crows from snacking on your precious crops. Okay? And we'll see if we can get a bit further down in the mine. I'm not sure if the Adventurers Guild will be open. I'm not going to grab. No, I'm not going to grab that daffodil. Sometimes it's very tempting to go and grab all of the things, but certainly at the moment when we've only got a very limited inventory, and so he's not there. I wonder if Lewis is in his gaff. There he is. Good morning. I've been mayor of Pelican Town for over 20 years. No one ever runs against me when it's time for an election. I like to think that it means I'm doing my job well. I like being mayor. Oh. Gives him a parsnips. You remembered my birthday. Thank you. This is great. So, if we look on our social, yeah, so, you remember what I was saying? We gave Linus a present of a gift he likes, okay, and it didn't get us a heart. We gave Lewis a present of a gift he likes on his birthday, and it's given us a heart. So that shows you the effect of giving people gifts, or the benefits of giving people gifts on their birthday. Which makes sense. Everyone likes a gift on their birthday, don't they? So we will go and process all these guilds. What's that? That's orpiment. A bit of clay, which is never a bad thing. We then got an alamite, bit of stone, and celestine. Okay, so we'll go and donate all of those to the library. That should give us our first gift, which is... Should we just say hello to Penny first? I'm going to go inside. I just wanted a quiet moment. Okay. Donate to the museum. Shall we put... Because that's... Technically these are gems, and I think these are minerals. So we'll put the minerals here, shall we? That's... I'm not sure what that counts as. Not sure. New reward. Topaz and a amorph fist. And that one there. Okay. So, if we now talk to him again, we can do collect rewards. And say the first one here, these cauliflower seeds. They are a spring thing and they take 12 days. So, if we plant them immediately, then we will get them by 19. Yeah, that's fine. So we can plant them. We'll actually plant them tomorrow, I think. Yeah. Okay. I say the first couple of rewards you get from that are pretty good, but later ones it's just furniture. Well, I say just furniture. You know, if you're wanting to pretty up your house, then furniture may be particularly. Oh, there's no drops there at all. Rubbish. Anything over here? Nope. It is a bad luck day, I think, isn't it? Shall I just show you this? This is the random quests. So, help wanted. I'm looking for someone to bring me 25 copper orts to see if any rare gems are hidden inside. Clint, 280 grams gold on delivery. You can keep the ores after Clint inspects them. So, that's not a bad one to accept, actually, because if I bring him the 25 ores, then we're going to get the money and he's just going to give us the stuff back anyway. So we'll take that. And I've got 25 now, haven't I, up in the thing? You do have to remember them, though. Why did I go in there? You do have to remember about them, though. It's not going to remind you about the quests. Those quests, they'll just disappear, basically. They do have a respawn. You know, you get, the quests just come back again. Okay, so this is the community centre. Here's a little Junimo. So if we have a look at this, gobbledy, 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 gobbledy. That might seem a bit pointless doing that, but you'll see what happens next. So these are all the different rooms. What essentially happens is, as you donate things, you donate packs of things basically to the community centre, and it upgrades these rooms. And then once it's all complete, that is essentially the a sort of a story thread in the game. What I wanted to do, didn't I? I wanted to go and drop off these. Here's something I don't think a lot of people know. You can walk around the back of the shop. It's just a bit quicker than going directly. So we'll go up and grab that. What is it? Dandelion? Because we're going back to the farm. So as you can see, I tend to get quite distracted with the game. Like I'll do chase the shiny things. No, we don't want anything there. Chase the shiny things. And it's not the most efficient way of playing, but, you know, I play for fun, really. So we've got 48 copper, so we could give that to Clint now. I'd rather go up and smelt a bar first. Or I'll go and see the Adventurers Guild and do that whole thing. Do we need anything else from here? We've got that, and... Yep, okay, let's go up to the mine. So, because if we smelt a bar, that is actually a quest item, isn't it? I don't know if we get a reward for it or not, but I'm pretty sure it is a quest item. Quest activity. The game also gets a lot easier when you do some of that community stuff. One of them is it gets minecarts, and the minecarts basically allow you to fast travel between different locations. So we'll go in and see the Adventurers Guild. So we got this old fart over here. Come back when you've got something to show me, kid. He basically is like the extra level stuff. Monster eradication goals. Help us keep the valley safe. So, you remember we were killing slimes? We got more than 10. but you have this target of each of these different types of beasts. So the cave insects, the duggies, the dig dugs, those are the ones I was mentioning. It's a pain in the arse to get them because they only pop up in that one at those, those cleared areas in the first few levels. And you say we've only got 4 and we got to get bloody 30. And then you've got this blank page, and I don't know if this is just because of it wrapping or what, but basically these, I can't remember, there's like golems and there's all sorts of weird stuff in the caves. So what we will do is we will upgrade to this wooden blade, because this rusty sword is atrocious. Okay, so we'll definitely do this. Okay, and we will go and we will sell our rusty blade. We don't get much for it. In fact, if we sold that back, it's $250 to buy it, $100 to sell it. Farming weapons is not really very useful, but you get all sorts of different rings. Antova's ring, weapon precision, knockback. So those are fine, but eventually we'll get this iridium ring. What I want is the glowy rings and the iridium rings. The iridium ring we actually craft. Okay. So that has done that quest item. Gathering. Oh, I didn't know it did that. Clock thing. Smelting, you see, we need to go and smelt copper, so we're going to do that. We need to get down to level 40. Obviously that raising animals, as I said, is a longer term goal. So we want to rearrange our gear. We want to... didn't we have a couple in there as well? So I will whack in this copper. It takes... One thing I do know is that as that levels up, it's faster to smelt. Okay, so we will head down to level 10 and see how far we can get today. It's still rubbish, this sword, but it's just slightly less rubbish. And we're all for slightly less rubbish. I've got any duggies hiding away in this land? The only real tactic I've got for dealing with a lot of the monsters is just to try and corner them. Because then they just sort of bounce off the wall and you can hit them lots of times. So as a tactic goes, that's fairly rubbish, isn't it? Ah, down we go. So initially you want to prioritise going down. Oh my god! I thought it was a bad luck day, wasn't it? I'm really going along here because I just want to show you something. I would normally have just gone straight down. The thing I wanted to show you is, you remember the minecart? And I said these levels are designed. That minecart had some more coal in it, but that's gone now. Yeah, so... Wow, look out. Oh, there's a duggy. Always worth killing a duggy. See if there's any more duggies. Dig dugs. Nope. Okay, let's go down. So you can do, there are a set of different weapons you get. There's like daggers, and you get mallets as well. Mallets do huge damage, but take a while to swing. Daggers are quick, but don't do very much damage. Okay, we'll take this out because it gives us lots of stone. And we've got plenty of energy at the moment. Any duggies in there? No? We do have a ladder, don't we? Already? Ah. See, they often give you bombs, which bombs are quite useful. Where's a good place to pop this bomb? I don't think there is one really. Didn't we have a? Just wasted a bunch of time there. I thought we had a ladder already, but we did not. So this is the thing that's really governed by luck. Ah, geode. So we will dump fire for a geode. Ah, ladder. Bing! Here's a doggy. On better luck days, you'll get ladders quicker. You notice also how we're getting lots of rubbish fibre rather than stones. Not that fibre isn't useful, it's just relatively speaking. Oh, we've still not got a bloody ladder. How are we doing with energy? Come on! The gods of RNG are not being kind to me. No. Crikey. What should be like the last one? Ah, here we go. So not the last one. Third from last. Joy. Ah, so we got... Oh, these are a pain in the arse, these. Because basically, once, if you hit them once, then they'll go away and hide and crystallise and turn into those bloody flies. Ah, there's a stroke of luck. No. Starting to feel exhausted, so we'll have our field snack. We've also got some white algae over there, so I'll go and grab that. Because you can eat that as well. Not much energy, but... So you're very energy limited in this game to start with. We have got down 5 levels though. That's not bad for the very early part of the game. PM. Oh, there's a ladder as well. That's alright. So. Oh, there's a ladder as well. Not going to bother with that slime. No. Let's see what's at 70. I think. We want to stop now. Oh, there's a bloody fly. So the flies are a pain in the arse because they can just go over the walls, and hitting them is very much about timing. And as I've said, I'm a bit rubbish at combat in this game. Oh, there's an amethyst over there. Shit, it's 12 o'clock. I did not realise it was that. I thought it was 10 o'clock. Okay, so we want to leave the mine. Do I go and... No. So what I will try and remember to do tomorrow is go and pick up that iron bar, because I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't count that until you've actually smelted it. It will have smelted, because we've been down there all day. But until you pick it up, it doesn't sort of count. So we'll pick that up, and also take Clint his 25 copper ore. Okay, so we want all of these in here so that I can have a sort out. Okay, so I obviously want the hoe. I have to do watering tomorrow I want to plant those. Topazes there. So we've got. See if that will prompt me to remember. I didn't use the cherry bomb, did I? Is it worth me holding anything else? No, I think that'll do. So we will head to bed. I should have sold some stuff there. No, never mind. Go to sleep for the night. Oh! Because we didn't sell anything, it skipped straight to the next day. Okay, so I will end this episode there. So we will obviously pick up straight away, day 8, our second week of Stardew Valley. If you've been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it and you might consider coming back for the next one. I've been Trismegistus, this has been Stardew Valley. Thanks for watching. Cheers.